Hello, hello. Hi, how are you guys? Hi, Taylor. How's it going? As you enter the chat, make sure that you are liking and you can super chat your way to the top. Thank you. 5 people in the chat so far. 5 people in the chat so far. How y'all doing today? How's it going? All right, trying to make sure that everything is working properly. It's like I test. Good morning. How are you, Christie? I feel like I literally test this system before I go live. Hello, Promise. And then that doesn't work well because it's like it starts to buffer again. Not buffer, but it feels like it's already starting up. So just trying to have a secondary way. How's it going, guys? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? 8 people in the chat to 6 likes. Make sure you're liking the video as you come in. Cool, thank you. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Oh, I like how Tracy said hello, everyone. That's so cool. Thank you, Tracy. All right, guys, we're going to be getting ready. All right, so right now I'm seeing 11 people in the chat, 11 likes. Trying to have a secondary way to see my phone because sometimes when I start doing readings, it's like I'm not focused on the screen, so I'm having an old phone. I have my computer and an old phone to make sure I'm seeing everything. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Rosalyn. Hello, Raphael. Hello, Chenoa. I think that's how you say it. Sunita. Hello, Dolores. Hello, Chanel. Hello. All right, so I think do y'all see any buffering? Let's look. Make sure. All right, I don't think I see any buffering, and I see the chat, so I'm seeing both sides. I'm seeing the responses. I'm good, Sunita. I'm good, Leslie. Roslyn, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Raphael, I'm doing good. Yes, I can do a reading. Guys, we're doing the same thing, which is priority readings or super chats, right? So if you come in the chat, you can do your super chats. $5 for a full spread. That means a full reading and depth reading, just like you would get on the phone with me. And then you can do 2 questions for 10. And that's 2 questions, 2 in-depth readings. If it's less than $5, probably get like 1 or 2 cards. I may have to pull more than 2 just to get the answer. But you can super chat your way to the top. If we don't have any super chats, then that way other people can get in. But I do offer totally free readings, and we did that last week where everything was just totally free. Totally free. So yeah, so some readings will be super chat readings, and then some readings will be thank you, Promise. Some readings will be super chat readings, and then some readings will be actually uh free. So that's a way to give back. Also, too, guys, if you didn't know, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not buffering. If you didn't know, and some of my people on the chat can probably tell you, once you get your third reading with me, you get a comp reading. So by the fourth reading, you get that one comped. You get a free 30-minute reading. Now that includes anybody, right? That includes, say for example, you decide, thank you, Rosalyn. Say for example, you decide you got 2 readings and then you got one of your friends to get a reading. By the fourth reading, you get a comp reading. Okay. All right, let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Raphael. Never forget that my question is Gustavo, my soulmate twin flame. I see you. We're going to wait for a few more people to get into the chat before we get started. We got 22 people. How many likes do we have? I can see it much better now. All right, so we already said hello to everybody. I think that came through the chat. Anybody? Hey, Dolores. Thank you for coming through. Let's see who else. I think Evie. Hello, Evie. How are you? Oh, so yes. Yes. So moderators will manage that. Hello, hello. Hi. Is it Talisha? Tyleshia, hello. How are you? All right. I can see better, guys. See, I got a little phone here. So I have this on the side of me. Plus, I have my laptop. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Chenoa. How you say Shanara? I want to make sure I'm saying everybody's name right. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and start getting ready to do the readings. All right, I think I'm good. So I see who said, see, when I do it on my phone, I can see it. Promise, awesome. You are first. All right, so has been going through a lot with her in-laws, guys. Can you tell me if I can trust my mother-in-law and sister-in-law? Wow. I went through a tough time with my mother, my family, my in-laws, so I can understand totally. Let me get these other cards for you, promise. Hold on one second, my love. I want to get some straightforward cards since that's the question. All right, so guys, I'm going to focus on promise awesome. However, I do have my phone here, my other phone, my second one. I can see you guys perfectly. I can see the chat perfectly. I'm so excited. None of your business gave me some feedback on the last reading. My sister gave me some feedback on the last reading. Let me make sure I can turn this around so you can see. Make sure y'all seeing everything. Hold on. Let's see. Can y'all see everything? All right. Because I want to make sure you can see everything. Wow. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do promise question. All right, so this is for promise awesome. She's been going through a lot with her in-laws. And she just wants to know, can she trust them? Y'all can talk amongst yourselves in the chat while I do the readings, guys. There's no problem. Promise awesome. In-laws. Can she trust them, Spirit? What's the energy around her in-laws? What's the energy around her in-laws? Promise awesome. Promise awesome. Okay. And this is what you would consider in-depth reading, right? Like a full spread, and we're going to talk about it. So right now, I can see that the road is shaky between you guys, right? I can really see that. It feels like promise, like to a certain extent, you've kind of pulled yourself away a little bit, trying not to be too involved in anything with them in terms of issues or whatever. It's almost like you've been like this card represents trying to find peace and balance in that relationship, right? So this is the first thing I'm seeing. I'm also seeing with the Page of Wands, it feels like a situation where it's almost like this card represents conflict. The relationship, and this also represents that the fact that this relationship needs to be nurtured. It really does. It almost like going back to the drawing board. It almost feels like trying to figure out where y'all went wrong, right? The Knight of Wands, which I feel like this represents your husband, I feel like this is something where he needs to start bringing about some changes between you guys. This is internally and externally, right? But the problem is, it feels like he doesn't always want to put himself in the middle of it, right? Because that is his mother, that is his sister. I do see at some point where you guys will work it out, right? This talks about direction and having success. Okay. It feels like, I'm gonna be honest, there is some rebellion towards you. There is some negativity towards you from them, right? Inappropriate behavior. This is there. I mean, they do have an issue with you. They really do have an issue with you. The Three of Wands is here, and this is talking about just obstacles and you being frustrated, right? And even with your husband, sometimes not always addressing it straightforward, it causes challenges between you guys. Ultimately, I feel like there's a resolution that's here, but it feels like it starts with you and your husband talking about it. Just like I told another person that I did a reading for, you guys need to get on the same page with what's happening between you, him, his mother and sister. And then from there, it needs to be some communication. Don't fight against them. Team up with him to work out what the differences are. As far as trusting them, it's just normal in-law, sister-in-law stuff, right? or normal in-law, daughter-in-law stuff. This is the family card. This represents you guys eventually coming to a place of peace and to become a family. So I would just say talk to your husband first. You guys work it out. Don't fight against them. Don't battle his family, but come together with your husband to figure out a way, with your mate, to figure out a way. I would love for us to all get along. I would love for this relationship to be stronger. Let's try to work together to make that happen, and then have him talk to his family. But I would just say be careful with them until this is all resolved. But this is typical, normal fault. They're very judgmental. This is normal, typical judgmental in-laws stuff, right? So it's something that can be worked out. Can you trust them to a certain degree? I wouldn't fully trust them until you guys get on track. But this reading is for Promise. Awesome. Thank you, Promise. All right, let me look. Yeah. Okay. So what Promise is saying, I pulled away. My husband always gets soft when it comes to them. Yeah. He doesn't want to take sides, Promise. That's the problem. He doesn't want to take sides, and that's the whole thing. That's the whole issue. But if you do it in a way that is done with not a battle, right? Go into a situation where you're like, I want to work, I want us to get along. I want us to be in a better place. Let's work together to make that happen. And then he won't feel like he's in the middle of it. He'll feel like he's working towards resolving it. But that reading is for Promise. Awesome. Oh, good. Okay, good. Let's try one more time, Promise. Let's try one more time and see what happens. But that's the best thing I can tell you. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. But yes, they're judgmental. The whole family is judgmental. His family is racist. Or say, oh Lord, racist comments. Thank you, Passion, for saying that you love my readings. You know what? Then, again, you may have to love them from afar. Hey, Rochelle, you may have to love them from afar. I promise. I don't know about that racist stuff. That's something you have to tread lightly with. If they're being racist towards you, better be careful with that. But I say try again, and if not, love them from afar. Hey, how are you guys doing? Wonderful. All right, guys. Thank you, Promise, for the super chat. That was for Promise. And like I said, that's what you get, an in-depth reading for your question. All right, so let's see who is next. I'm so happy I got my phone together, child. I can see everybody. All right, so now let's see. Well, let's see what y'all talking about. All right, thank you for the super chats, everybody. Thank you, Raphael. All right, my next person is Rosalyn. Hey, Rosalyn, I did a reading for her. I think it was last week. We had a beautiful reading. What's your question, Rosalyn? I'm looking for it. What's your question, Rosalyn? Thank you, Christie, for the super chat. Tracy for the super chat. Chenoa for the super chat. Kayla for the super chat. Kayla again for the super chat. Raphael for the super chat. Peanut Jelly for the super chat. Thank you guys all. I appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and look for Rosalyn's question. I see where you did your super chat, Rosalyn. I'm looking for your question. Let me see if I can find it. Put it again so I can see it. Put it again, Roz. Thank you for the super chat. Rosalyn, what's your question? Okay. Will I gain abundance? I found it. Okay, this is for Rosalyn. Will she gain abundance? Rosalyn Young, Spirit, what is the energy around Rosalyn gaining abundance? 28 people in the chat. Make sure you're liking it. We're going to focus on Rosalyn. I'm looking right at my phone so I can see everything now. Oops. Will she gain abundance? What is the energy around Rosalyn gaining abundance? All right. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that looks pretty good for you. Success card is here. This is the first card I'm loving for you, Rosalyn. This is about success in abundance, success in career, which leads to abundance, right? This is talking to me about success, right? The first card you have is actually the Six of Pentacles. And this is talking about just also, having balance with it, sharing your wealth to a certain degree. Also, Rosalind, this represents no overspending, get what you need and not what you want. So making sure that you budget properly, which will help you kind of like, focus on that accumulation of abundance, right? This really speaks in general just about you really taking hold of it. You also have the five of pentacles, and the five of pentacles is talking about your resources being low right now. So again, that's about you. And that question you asked, it matches with this card because it's about you wanting to know about your abundance. But it definitely feels like really trying to accumulate your abundance by, I would say, shave off some of the stuff that you have. Uh, maybe go back to your cell phone provider and shave some of that off, shave some of the cable off. Only do what you need right now, especially in this tough time. The Nine of Pentacles is here. And what the Nine of Pentacles represents for you, this is just talking about just trying to get some opportunities. I think that this card also still represents, Rosalind, living beyond your means, living beyond your means. So it's still saying to me, like, you make money, but it's how you balance and budget the money that you need to focus on in order to really get yourself on track. But this card here represents true success in gaining abundance, true success in it, right? So, here, this is your next card, right? All of these cards represent, just taking time for yourself, self-reflection, coming to the truth of the matter, really trying to make sure you understand what causes and effect with spending money and balancing your money and all of that good stuff. If you really put things in perspective in terms of your finances, you're going to see wealth. This card talks about choosing new routes for yourself, right? So looking into maybe more of a plan on how to save money. Maybe doing like what do you call it? I have one, a CD. When you get a nice chunk of money, put it in a CD, let that grow. Find a bank that really gives you a good, percentage rate. Stuff like that. But it's talking about finding new ways. And so if you look at this card, this is the old way of doing it. This is the new way of doing it. Finding new ways to build your wealth, right? So think about it from a new perspective. But these cards represent abundance around you. Okay, so and success with it. So it's just about kind of managing it a little bit better. Okay. All right, so let me look at the comments. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for your question too. All right, that was for Rosalyn, guys. So let me pay attention to the screen and make sure we're good. Thank you, Rosalyn. All right, let me take a second to just take a look at this so we can make sure we're on track. 27 people in the chat. Let's make sure we're liking it. All right. So, all right, so I got Rosalyn already. All right, let's see. Chanel and none of your business is moderated, so they'll tell you the prices or anything. Hi, tell Brie I said hello. All right, so and we're gonna go to the next person, which is Chenoa. Thank you, Trisha. Welcome. Let's go to Chenoa. Chenoa Kushon. Thank you for the super chat, Chenoa. And then Tracy, you're next. All right. Tracy, you're next. Thank you. Thank you, Rochelle. All right. So, yeah, Chenoa, I got it. Guys, listen, I got this old phone. I can see it so clearly now. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's an old phone that I had, but I thought, like, I was talking to none of your business on the phone, and I'm like, you know what? I need to figure out a better way that I can see y'all. All right. And it's right in front of me. All right. Oh, Kayla's your sister. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead to Chenoa. I need to focus on her reading, guys. She did a super chat. All right, so what is Chenoa's question? Let me make sure I'm seeing it. Chenoa. Chenoa. She said hello, everybody. I see her saying hello. What's your question, Chenoa? Let me see. What's your question, my love? Okay, you can call me Shay. Shay, okay. Yeah, Shay, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, what's your question, my love, Shay? Will I find someone who will love me for me? I love that question. Oh, I love that question. All right, let's get this new set. Will you find someone who will love you for you? Let's look into that. Will you find someone who will love you for you? Welcome to the chat if you're new. I'm going to focus on Shay's question right now, guys. Trying to make it a smoother transition this time around. All right. So this is for Shay. Will she find someone who will love her for her? What is the energy around Shay, Spirit? What is the energy around Shay? Energy around Shay finding somebody that will love her for her. Ooh. It feels like the last relationship that you were in, you walked the relationship, definitely, of course, ended. It definitely feels like an end to something. It feels like with the death card, and this is talking about a new beginning. This is talking about having a new beginning and a change, right? Something that you were involved with prior to, of course, that ended. So now you're having a new beginning. That relationship caused a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion. You guys had some issues, some real issues in that relationship. The eight of cups is here. This is like talking about walking away, like the relationship just no longer served its purpose for you, no longer served its purpose. The knight of pentacles is here. This is just talking about just it, but you continue to work on yourself. You continue to focus on yourself. Will you find love in these cards? It feels like you're just taking some time for yourself. There is hello. There is a King of Cups that's coming towards you. I'm loving it. Wish to be involved with you romantically. Someone is entering your life, right? And this person, it's going to take time for you guys to develop a deep relationship. But guess what? Someone is coming towards you. I'm loving that. You're going to have to balance it all. Leave the past in the past. Leave the past in the past, right? That's what I see. But you definitely, Two of Cups. This is about a connection. This is about a commitment. This is about meeting someone who's a friend, who you're going to end up turning into like more of a love connection. Good connection. I would say in the next several months, it's not going to be immediate, but it will be in the next several months where you'll meet this other person, okay? All right, so thank you so much, Shay. This is your in-depth reading. I'm loving this King of Cups. I'm loving it. All right. Thank you. Hi, Sea Heaven. I see you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the super chat, everybody. All right, I'm going to go on to the next person. All right, Shay, that is your response. Thank you so much, my love. All right, let's see who we got next. I'm so happy I can see y'all. I cannot even express to you. Tracy Glenn, you're up. Tracy, hello. Can you tell me whose decision was to keep my boyfriend's daughter away from me? Lord, whose decision it was to keep your daughter's who can you tell me whose decision was it to keep my boyfriend daughter away from me? Wow, that's serious, huh? So, Spirit, what is the energy around Tracy Glenn and her boyfriend's daughter? Who kept the child away? That's terrible. That's not good. So this is for Tracy, guys. I need to focus on Tracy's reading. Tracy Glenn. Boyfriend and daughter. Tracy Glenn. Let's see who this was. Daughter being kept away from her. Daughter being kept away from her. Daughter being kept away from her. Stepdaughter being kept away from her. There's some dishonesty in here from a woman. From a woman. It's a woman that's in control of this situation with the daughter. It's a female. And it's and it just feels like it was an impulsive act, right? Tracy, it just feels like a person who impulsively made that decision. It is a woman that's in charge of this child, but it's a woman who is dishonest, unaccountable, causes problem, have disputes. It could be the child's mother because it feels like battling over. It's like a battle in the situation. It feels like battling over the situation. It feels like, wanting to have victory over the child's father or trying to create problems with the child's father. That's what it feels like to me, you know, but it feels like a woman that's in this situation. It's not a young woman, but it's not an older woman. It just feels like a woman that's in her, 30s, 40s. It doesn't feel like an older woman, but it definitely feels like a person who impulsively made this decision. The Queen of Wands is here. This person just feels like pulling this child away would create a set more of a satisfying home. Like for her, she's not thinking about everyone involved. She's not thinking about the fact that her putting that child in a situation is causing uproar for everybody, right? It causes division. But this person looks like a person who just made this decision to affect everybody's life. Again, a deceptive person. A deceptive person did this. And again, it just feels like just a lot of games being played, a lot of games. But like I said, no, it wasn't. It's a woman. It's a woman. So this is what I would say. It's a woman that's pushing a man for that decision. You understand what I'm trying to say? Almost like a woman making threats, being behind the scenes, saying and doing things that's causing decisions to happen. So I would say it's a little bit of both. If you look at these cards, it's a little bit of both. It's a woman kind of pushing a man. You understand? So that's what it looks like, kind of forcing a situation to occur. All right. So that's for Tracy. Thank you, Tracy, for the super chat. Thank you for the question. I am moving on. I see your question. I see your response. Thank you, Tracy. All right, none of you. Let me see what my moderator's talking about. We're gonna move to the next person. Thank you, everybody that's coming through the chat. 33 people. Make sure you're liking. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you being here. This is Blue Nola Tarot. Guys, as you can see, this is a way for you to get your questions answered at a very, very low cost. I offer $30, $40, and $50 prices. That's going away after the coronavirus situation. The $30 price is going away, and I'm gonna do 40, 50, and 60. But if some of my people on my chat can speak up that have had readings, could you please tell them about your readings without me having to say that? But this is a good way for you to get in-depth readings for your questions at a very low cost. And then once a month, I do offer free readings for everybody to give back. So let's see who's next. I just wanted to make that clear. Christie's next. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. None of your business. All right. Christie, you emailed me last night. This is also somebody who I did a reading for. This is Christie. I told her make sure she joins the chat. All right. So Christie, is Daniel M serious about me or just friends? That's a good question. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, anything under $5, we'll get a 1 to 2 card reading. But you may have to pull more. So let's see. Is Daniel M, is he serious about Christie? That's the question. So let's make sure I'm seeing it. And I want to make sure I give time to the reading. So please bear with me. I want to make sure I give respect to everybody that's super chatted or requested a reading. Daniel M serious about Christie. Is Daniel M serious about Christie, Spirit? What is the energy around Christie Robinson and Daniel M? Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Christy. Christy, this is for you, love. Is Daniel just a friend or is he serious? This is a new beginning for you guys. This is a new beginning. So it feels like a person that you met recently, or it just feels like even if you knew him, it feels like something new coming towards you, right? It feels like a relationship where you're very attracted to him. You're very attracted to him. The moon card is here. This is talking about you guys using your intuition in this situation. The Queen of Pentacles is here. This is talking about, being practical. This is about, you know what? This is about him paying attention to your physical wants and your needs and all of that. I'm going to pull one more card. Is he serious? Is he serious? I just feel, Christy, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do nothing but be honest. This is the Four of Cups, right? Guess what that represents in reverse? This is about choosing happiness, choosing acceptance, choosing awareness. So I know you thought I was going to say something bad, but this is good. This is about a person choosing happiness with you. This is about a person accepting that, hey, I have feelings for her and I'm into her. This feels like a positive situation, right? The Two of Swords is here, and this is talking about just having some balance, making sure that your relationship continues to flourish and grow. So keep communication really good, and you guys will be fine. Communication, clarity, what direction you're taking, okay? But this looks good to me. This looks good. I like that card for y'all. Okay, new beginning, positive. All right, thank you. All right. Welcome, Enchant Serene. Welcome. Kayla is next. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christy. Now I feel so much better. I can see everything, my Lord. All right. So let's go ahead and go to Miss Kayla Young. And let's see, what is Kayla's question? She did too, huh? Is that the same Kayla? Yeah, that's the same person. Okay. So let's look at Kayla's question. Kayla, what is your question? Let me see if I can find it. This thing moves up, so sometimes I gotta go back up to find your question. 37 people in the chat. Make sure you are liking this video, my loves. Make sure that you are subscribing. And only subscribe if you really want to subscribe. Okay, let's see. Kayla. All right, so you paid $6.98. Thank you so much, Kayla. Will your business flourish? Okay, I got you, Kayla. You ready? Kayla Young. Will her business flourish? Spirit, this energy is around Kayla Young and her business. Will her business flourish? Kayla Young. All right. Yeah, you ready, huh, Kayla? Will Kayla's business... Oh, let me change cards because these cards act like they don't want to shuffle for you. Changing cards. When I have stuff like that happen, switch. All right. So this is for Kayla, guys. How will my business... How will it go? Okay, so this is for Kayla Young, Spirit. What is the energy around Kayla Young's business? Kayla Young's business. Kayla Young's business. So let's take a look at Kayla Young's business. Ooh. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm loving these cards for you, Miss Kayla Young. All right. This is Emperor. This is talking about structure around your business. Structure, okay? This is also talking about just having ambition, being very clear about what you want in terms of your business. Answering a question, the business will be successful. How will it go? You will have structure, you will have balance, you will have success. The Ace of Cups is here. This is talking about just new start, new beginning, right? This is the Ten of Cups here. This is talking about just being happy. This is finally being a wish coming true. This is finally coming like like your dreams being realized, right? This is really a great card because this really talks about again a new cycle, an effort to achieve, okay? The Hangman is here. This is just talking about finally the sacrifice that you make or you're making being something that is successful towards you. All right. So this looks like you. Ooh, girl, I cannot wish for better cards for you. Three of Cups. This is happiness. This is talking about, I don't know what type of business, but it feels like people being involved with this business. But it feels like, having like a once this whole thing is over with the coronavirus, it feels like having this is just kind of telling me almost like a grand opening, another way like to involve people in like I'm back, we're something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So the business kind of like a reintroduction to it. Success, success, success. All of these cards, all of these cards, all of these cards literally talk success, happiness, positivity, success. Every single one of these cards represent positive outcome, amazing outcome. This is like most beautiful cards I've seen in terms of business, in terms of happiness, in terms of dreams coming true. Beautiful cards. All right. Beautiful cards. Love it. I would say a lot of promotion, a lot of, connecting with people. You'll be perfectly fine. Okay. Yes. Praise God. All right. So let's see. Let's talk about see. All right. Dang. Yeah, those some good cards right there. All upright. Beautiful cards. That's some beautiful cards. Okay. All right. So I did Kayla's in depth. She paid $6.98. All right. Raphael, you and this Gustavo child, I'm gonna become an ordained minister and marry y'all myself. You love this man. All right, so thank you for the super chat, loves and kisses. 48. You did one last time. All right, so this is for Raphael, guys. Let's focus on Raphael right now. Let me go ahead. So let's talk about Raphael. We're gonna focus on one person at a time. I'm getting to everybody. Okay, is Gustavo my soulmate? Yes. Is Gustavo P my soulmate? What is the energy around Raphael and Gustavo? Raphael and Gustavo. Raphael, is he his soulmate, twin flame? Raphael and Gustavo. Raphael and Gustavo. Ooh. All right. I'm loving these cards because these cards talk a lot about, these cards talk a lot about emotions and feelings, which I love, right? And Raphael is a Cancer, so I can see how these cards are coming out. This is talking about the fact that, you know what, you guys are really like, really trying to focus on your purpose. You daydream a lot, Raphael, about this relationship, about the possibilities, the outcome. This feels like a situation where you guys are really like keep going through like a cycle. However, it feels like a tangible relationship that's connected with love. You have the Eight of Cups here. This talks about just, at one point, we already know the story. You guys had like a little break and he walked away. He came back. The Page of Cups is here. This is just about, being happy, being a dreamer. This is talking about a new beginning. This is about you guys going through a new beginning, having a change of heart. This is talking about the relationship really getting on track. And it just feels like you guys are just really going through a cycle. Listen, this is a positive yes for the fact that this person is, it feels more like a twin flame situation. Just looking at these cards, it feels more like a twin flame situation. right? And eventually you guys getting into a place of true happiness and true connection. This is talking about just really having true connection after disconnection. You guys have had some real serious heartbreak in this situation, but you've had the strength in order to figure this relationship out. Positive cards. But again, the main thing I'm seeing with you guys is consistency. Consistency. That's what it looks like. Consistency. You guys had a lack of closure. That's why you came back together. And it feels like you guys will always be a part of each other's lives. But you guys are kind of like bonded together. You guys are kind of bonded together. But I just feel like, the relationship, it feels like a twin flame situation. Move the relationship more in a tangible direction, too. Try to figure out how to move that relationship in a direction where things are really more tangible. What I mean is get more of a commitment, Get that nailed down a little bit more. Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Raphael. That is your reading. I mean, twin flame, love is there. I just feel like you guys gotta get nailed down to okay, peanut jelly 90 next. Y'all gotta get nailed down to more of a committed situation. Not that you're not committed, but what direction you're taking. A tangible direction. Okay. All right, so the next person is peanut jelly 90. All right. Mm-hmm. Peanut jelly 90, you're up next. Thank you everyone for the super chats. I appreciate it. Peanut jelly 90. All right, see how peanut jelly 90 put his question in the box? Make sure you can do that. Hi there, peanut jelly 90. All right. You're welcome, Raphael. So I'm going to focus on peanut jelly 90 now, guys. I recently started a new job. I wanted to know why I was selected for the position. Thanks. Because you're fabulous, darling. What do you mean? All right, so let's look into the cards. Why was peanut jelly 90 selected for the position? Why was peanut jelly 90 selected for the position? All right. What's the energy around that? Ooh, you're very creative. You really think outside of the box. So let's look into this right quick. All right, so peanut jelly 90, this is what it looks like. It looks like somebody where they looked at you and thought, wow, this person's creative. This person would take action. This person would create some movement. This person seems like they're full of ideas. This is what this card represents. That's the first thing. The next thing that it represents, this card, it represents the fact that, you know what, that you would be somebody, you're competitive, right? So you want to win. You want to win, right? And that's what they see in you. They wanted people that are hungry to do a great job, right? The next thing is that you have the Seven of Cups. What the Seven of Cups talks about for you is just about, being offered many opportunities. You're able to take on the challenge. So this company really feels like you're able to meet the challenges that they face, or the tasks that they give to you, right? The Page of Wands is here, and this is talking about the Page of Wands is talking about just you're somebody who that they feel like they can nurture and they can grow within that position. Listen, I want you to see these cards right quick. Peanut jelly 90. This is all about being creative. This company looking at you as a creative person, a person that they feel can really grow with the company. Okay. This is what it's all about. So they hired you because they really see the potential for you to grow within their company. Okay. This is why they hired you. I hope you enjoyed that reading. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Peanut jelly 90. Thank you for the super chat. My next person is Taylor Page. Hey, Taylor. You're welcome, peanut jelly. All right, so my next person is Taylor Page, guys. She paid for 2. So she's asking for Brianna. She's so sweet. Oh. All right, so Is there anything my daughter Brianna spirit guides ancestors would like her to know? Okay. So Brianna, spirit guide ancestors would like her to know. Brianna, what would her ancestors like her to know? Ooh. Interesting cards. So the first thing I would say in this is about just ending any conflict that you have, right? Brianna and I talked before about a situation. This feels like bringing that situation to a close. Ancestors saying time to end any conflict with a woman or a man, right? Because there was a conflict between a person that she's friends with, well, two people she's friends with, both women, a man and a woman. This is talking about ending that conflict. Let them be happy together. Okay, that's the first thing. The world card is here, and this is talking about the messages about her having harmony and completion, right? So moving forward to have harmony and completion in her life, right? The Empress card is here. This is talking about just having more independence, not being dependent on anything or anyone, having more freedom, having more independence, right? Just really being super independent. This also feels like her business, right? Remember, we talked about the business, making sure she gets out there and have that, really focus on her goals in terms of the business, the makeup business, and also going back to school for the esthetician thing. This feels like being really out there with that. The Three of Pentacles is here, and that's talking about a message is talking about teamwork, collaboration, right? Making something concrete. Again, this message keeps coming back to, you know, having a vision, manifesting it, and making it a reality, bringing it into fruition, right? That's what it feels like. The next thing is talking about, the next message that they want her to know is that, what, making sacrifices is a part of what she needs to do in order to get what she needs to go. Sometimes we have to make certain sacrifices. So balancing it all in terms of her other job, her business, and what she wants to go to school for, that will all be a sacrifice, right? King of Swords is here. This is also talking about just making sure that she's very. This is for you, Telepage. This is for you. This is your reading. So this is the King of Swords here. This is just about being disciplined, being very disciplined in her approach. So, and having victory, and that she will have some burdens. Overall, you know what this message keeps talking to me about? Is about Brianna, spirit guide saying, be consistent, be focused, be determined. If you set out for a goal, do it, right? Wanting her to complete going to school, leaving any negativity in the past, leaving that all behind. Okay, that's what it feels like to me. Just making sure that she's negative people, any negative influences, leaving that behind. Focusing on her business, focusing on going back to school, focus on, the makeup line, right? She's gonna have victory with this. She's gonna have victory. All right. Oh, I can't wait to talk to you again too. Y'all have a reading on the 25th, I think it is. Scheduled. Tiffany, it's not just paid, but paid readings will be going first, right? Priority. So I do offer free readings on this channel, but this is a super chat event. So for everybody asking that question, this is a super chat event. Paid readings. I did a paid reading session for almost an hour and a half last week. Okay. Thank you, none of your business. Anthony Rodriguez is actually Anya. She is next, Chris. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Taylor Page. Anthony Rodriguez. Okay, you are next. All right, where's Anthony? Actually, it's okay. Where's Anthony's question? Anthony, are you here, my love? Anthony. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, guys, is Anthony here? He did a super chat. You're next, Trisha. All right, guys. All right. Who is Anthony? Is he here? I don't want to pass him up. Anthony Rodriguez. Are you here, sir? All right, guys. So let me repeat it again. This is a super chat event. Last week we did the free readings. We will do free readings as well. This week is a super chat event. This is a way to get your readings done with me at a very, very affordable price. Full spread, in depth. Is Anthony next? I mean, he's here. Am I going through? 26 people in the chat, guys. Make sure that you like it. All right, let's see. Where's Anthony's question? Thank you, Trisha. I'm trying to find Anthony. I got Raphael, Anthony. I'm going to do Anthony's question. Okay, I'm going to still, where's his question at though, none of your business, because I can still do his question and he can do replay. I don't see his question. Did he just donate? All right, I'll move on. If he comes back, I will do him next, okay? All right, let's go. Let's go. Next person. All right. All right, so Trisha, you're next. Are you ready, Trisha? Yes. Will I find someone to love me? Oh, it's so sweet. Guys, Trisha is so wonderful. All right, so Trisha, will she find someone to love her? What is the energy around Trisha and love? Trisha. The question, okay, thank you, Chanel. Okay, I'm going to do Trisha, and then I'm going to go back and do Anthony, which is Anya. Thank you. Will I find someone to love? Will I find someone to love? Trisha Riggins. What is the energy around Trisha Riggins, Spirit? Will she find someone to love? A Knight of Cups is coming your way. A Knight of Cups is coming your way, Trisha. He's here. All right. That's the Knight of Cups. This is a person who's going to enter your life, right? Very romantic situation. Somebody that you're going to be attracted to. Somebody that you're going to have a connection with, right? I just feel like, if I'm honest with myself, it just feels like just trying to make sure you have success with this person, this situation, having a path, having a real true connection path. So this person is coming into your life. It just feels like making sure when you recognize who it is that you guys stay on course. That's what it feels like. Because this is the Temperance card. This is just about lack of balance, lack of path. And then you got the Six of Wands in reverse, and this is just talking about a person coming into your life with a little emotional baggage. So I would just say, you meet this particular person, set the stage. Hey, leave the past in the past. This is the new. Like, let's move forward. Like really make sure you're clear. Like, you're not with no foolishness. But somebody is coming. It's just with a little bit of emotional baggage. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So Anya. All right. Let me find that. Let me find Anya. Hold on. Let me flip my cards around. All right. Anya. Oh, Anthony. Hey. All right. What's the question, 11:40 mark. Okay, let me go to it. Yeah, that's why I got moderators, guys. They keep me on track. Hey, hey, they keep me on track. 11:40 mark. I don't see. It's like it skipped it or something. Because I see. Oh, hold on. Let me go back up. It's like I'm not seeing the 11:40 mark. Put your question again, Anthony. Yeah, because the 11:40 is like when I go up, I don't see it. What's the question? Okay, I see you, Anthony. Female. I did super chat twice. So give me your questions, Anthony. Anya, give me your questions. Actually, go, but Anya username is your husband separated. Okay, I see it here. I see it. I see it. I actually go by Ina, not username Anthony. I am separating. Just want to know, would you sum up how he really feels and his intentions moving forward? How is love looking for me after? I got your question now. I got your question now. Thank you, Anya. So you're using your husband's computer, okay, or username. I got you. So you're separating. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. So you're separating. All right. So let's look into that. So she's separating, wants to know how he feels about you, right? So you want to know how Anthony feels about you, right? How does Anthony feel about Anya? They're separating. How does he feel about Anya? What is it? I feel good. And I feel energy around. Now, when I say energy, that just means I'm feeling it. How does Anthony feel about Anya? What is the energy around Anthony and Anya? Anthony and Anya. Oh. Yeah, I can see how y'all relationship. Let me pull. Oh, yeah. You know what? I can see how y'all's relationship kind of went a little sideways. Okay. This is the Two of Cups, and this is in reverse. This is talking about y'all having real bad communication problems. This is about y'all having tension, and then the relationship just became broken and imbalanced, right? Hello, my name is not, yeah, it's Anya, right? Your name is Anya, right? Let me get it straight before I finish this reading. So your name is Anya, right? And you want to know about your husband, your estranged husband, Anthony, right? So who is your aunt? Who is your husband? Who are you talking about? All right, so write it again so I'm clear. You didn't put his name. So write the question again. She said her husband's name is not Anthony. So who, write it again so I'm clear about who I'm doing a reading about. I understand, but write the question again. What do you want to know? Okay, you did two super chats. So write the question again. I can't see the question. It's too far up. What's your first question, Anya? Write the question, the first question you want to know so I can get it right for you. Please, thank you. Thank you, none of your business. Kiara, you next. So, can you do for me? You're welcome. Can you do for me, Anya? My name is Anya. This is my, and put your questions for me, love. Blue sky, super question answer first. Let's go back to Kiara and go back to her. I'm trying to answer her question because it was confusing. The way it was a little bit confusing. Okay, hi. How does my husband feel now and his intentions moving forward, separating anyone else. My name is Anya. Okay, that's what I thought it was. How does your husband feel about you now? His intentions now that you are moving towards separating anyone else. Gotcha. And I hope I'm saying your name wrong, right? I'm sorry that I was getting it mixed up. Spirit, what is the energy around Anya? She's saying, and then your love life in the future. I got you. So let's do the first one. How does your husband feel about you now that you're separating? All right. And it is not Anthony. I got you now. How does Anya's husband feel about her now that they're separating? Now that looks like different cards. Oh, I'm sorry that y'all are separating. All right, so the Ace of Swords is here. This is talking about a lot of confusion that happened in the relationship. All right, that's the first thing I'm seeing. Some confusion that actually happened in the relationship, right? This still feels like your husband still cares about you. There's still like a love there for you. There's still like it feels like you guys are gonna, once you separate, you guys are gonna actually start to have a little bit better relationship. Using Anthony Ryan, you should just wrote the whole question again. You're confusing everyone, especially Nola. Thank you, Sunita. But I think I got it straight now. But I feel like with the relationship with your husband, I feel like he's always gonna have love for you. He's gonna always care about you. All right. The relationship, the Seven of Cups is here. This is in reverse. This is talking about just, your relationship just lost its direction, right? It just really lost its direction. All right. This is your husband. This is about a person who, he's the emperor, a very, a in control type person. It feels like your husband will always have love for you, but I see where the relationship separated. I definitely see where your relationship separated. There was some sneakiness in this marriage. There was some sneakiness in this marriage. All right. There was some sneakiness in this marriage. There was other super chat was asking about a name that Christine started issues with me. What was her problem? How did she feel after I confronted her? How does she feel about my husband? All right, let's go into the next question, which was, let's make sure we answering all your questions because it feels like you got like 3 questions going on. It looks like you got 3 questions going on. All right, so let's make sure I'm answering these questions. So the first question is about your husband. How does he feel about you? He still has love for you. Your second question, it looks like you want to know, is there love for you in the future? Love in the future for Anya. Love in the future for Anya. Love in the future for Anya. You will meet somebody else. You will meet somebody else. I just feel like that somebody else is not going to be somebody who, this is not going to be a person that you're going to have a full-fledged commitment with. This is like somebody you're going to meet. You guys are going to have a really great time together. I don't feel the energy of husband. I feel like you can move it to that direction with the 10 of Pentacles, but this doesn't feel like a husband situation, or this feels like a connection, but more of like a person that you meet, you're having a great time with, you're going out with, but this doesn't feel like a marriage situation, okay? It just feels like a friendship that develops into something more, okay? The next question is about a lady starting confusion. So let's just answer that so we can, so basically, a lady named Christina who started confusion, issues with me. What was her problem? And how did she feel about being confronted? How does my husband feel about me? Okay, I got you about that. Your husband still has love for you, but let's look into Christina. Christina who started issues with you. And how does she feel after being confronted? All right, let's look into Christina. Having issues. What's her problem? Anya and Christina. Anya and Christina. What was Christina's problem with Anya? Yeah, I can definitely see where you guys are having a problem. This just looks like with the Queen of Cups here, this just looks like somebody who just was almost like there's some jealousy in this situation, right? There's some jealousy in this situation. This just feels like a person who was kind of like looking at your life for some whatever reason and just having some bit of jealousy, right? That's what it looks like. It feels like you did confront her and then eventually she moved away. She still have a problem with you. There's still a problem with you. Okay. So it does feel like she still had a problem with you, like she didn't like being confronted. However, it does feel like, you know what? Don't hold on to it. Move on from it. It's over. It's over. Just move on from it. Okay? But it does feel like she, that you guys did work it out. That when you got confronted, it feels like that when you confront her, it feels like that went okay, and it feels like a new beginning for you. But I just say stop living in the past of all that. Move forward. This is talking about just revisiting it. And then it feels like she didn't like being confronted. She did walk away from it. You walked away from it. But this card talks about just trying to avoid disaster. So I just say move away from it. Just move away from it. Okay? Don't do what no more, Chris? What you talking about? What you talking about? Don't do what no more, Chris? Let's go to the next person, guys. Who is next? Let's get to business. Who is next? Is it Kiara? Is it Kira? Is it Kira? It's Kira. Okay, let's focus on Kira. Yes. I'm focusing on Kira. I would like to know what my true soul purpose is, and I'm on the right direction. Sending me love. Oh, thank you. Kira. Kira. How you say Key? Kira, child. I'm trying to pronounce it, child. Like, okay. So let's go ahead and see. What is her soul purpose, right? Is she on the right direction? Kira. Good child. I'm trying to pronounce it, child. All right. So let's go ahead and look into this. True soul purpose. True soul purpose. Is she in the right direction? What is the energy around that, spirit? It feels like you're not yet. You haven't figured it all the way out. This is what it looks like, right? It feels like you still need to nurture that, right? You ask the question is, you like to know what my true soul purpose is. This feels like really trying to get it together in the truth of it all, really having deep reflection around it. You have the Knight of Swords. What the Knight of Swords talks about for you, this is talking about just really focusing on what your beliefs are, what you want to do, right? This is what it's talking about, having that quest for knowledge. Your soul purpose, it feels like development, study, change, career. It feels like something like that, right? It feels like really like developing yourself, right? It feels like with the star card here, this is just about just discouragement, almost like making sure that you keep having the faith. Make sure you have faith. Your true soul purpose, the King of Cups is here. This is talking about just making sure that you truly understand what you need to do. All right. The King of Wands is here. This is talking about making sure that you're not don't create impossible expectations for yourself. Make sure you set expectations that are possible, right? It just feels like just taking control to a certain degree in the things that you want to do. The Ace of Swords is here. And what the Ace of Swords is talking about is just having just sharp mind, clarity. It just feels like just being clear about what you want and your purpose in life, right? This talks about just making sure that you're accountable for your actions, right? Just accountable. This feels like just consistency, accountability, having a true purpose, really manifesting the things that you set out to manifest. This is what it feels like. The Three of Wands is here, and this is talking about expansion, looking ahead, growth, achieving a goal. Your soul purpose is about also achieving goals, right? Growing, developing. It just again study, change. It's about trying to put something together. The Strength card is here, and the Strength card is really talking about just making sure that you move forward, that you don't have any doubt. Take pride in everything that you do. So it just feels like development some type of way. It's about internal and external development. It's about manifesting the things that you want to manifest, putting it into play so that it can come to fruition. It's just about being consistent and just living in your truth of everything that you do. This is what it feels like. I know that's a lot. The King of Cups is your ex. Let's see. The King of Cups is your ex. Okay. The King of Cups in reverse. This is about a person who was emotionally manipulative, right? You were involved with this person romantically, but this person was afraid of deep involvement. This person was afraid of deep involvement. So if that's what you like, and then this person was also impulsive sometimes, right? And then he wasn't always truthful in the relationship. He wasn't always truthful with what he said and what he did. And you had to have a lot of strength around the situation. That's what it feels like too. So I would just say, the next person that shows up for you, like I tell everybody in my readings, you make sure that they're consistent, that they know what you want and what you need. And if they can't meet those expectations, then you don't deal with them. Period. Period, Pooh. Okay. So that's for you. I'm sorry I kept chopping up your name, child. Like, oh Lord. I'm getting like a gossip girl. She be messing up everybody's name. Oh. Gossip girl be messing up everybody's name, but I love her. You're welcome, Kira. Kira. I'm going to get it straight. You're going to have to call me one day, get this straight. All right. Sea Heaven. Sea Heaven is next. Looking for direction. What is my purpose here? Purpose. Sea Heaven, purpose where? In life? Looking for direction. What is your purpose here, Sea Heaven? Sea Heaven, step through the chats. And we're going to stop this chat by... how many people you say I have to do? 11? Well, 10? You're welcome. How many people? I have 11 people to read. All right. Sea Heaven. Are you here, my love? Looking for direction? Looking for direction? What is your purpose? All right, let's look at, but I'm trying to find out direction on life, direction in, you just want a general reading about direction? Trisha, I'm going to have to make you a moderator. Direction for Sea Heaven. Looking for direction, what is the purpose? Okay, so basically, Sea Heaven, if you're listening and if you're not here, you can do a playback. What is your purpose, right? What's your purpose here? You have the Five of Wands. This is talking about just, making progress, right? Trying to work through any frustrations that you may have, right? Any blocks that you come across. This is your purpose, is to work through those successfully. You have the Judgment card. This is about you reflecting on things that you go through, right? This is about you having an awakening and you dealing with things straightforward, okay? This is what it's about. The next one is the Ten of Wands, all right? And with the Ten of Wands, it's talking about the fact that you're carrying your burdens a certain way. Don't carry those burdens. Figure out a way to carry your burdens that you can manage, right? See how, I wish I had my other cards. Sometimes people carry burdens like this, but you can carry burdens one at a time, one day at a time. Focus on one solution at a time, right? You don't have to try to figure everything out at one time. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is just about making sure that you balance it all. But this is for Sea Haven. or see heaven. All right. My next person is Evie Cole. Evie Cole. Oh, you here? See heaven? That's for you, love. And Evie Cole. Thank you. None of your business. Evie Cole. Evie Cole. We're gonna cut this off at about, I guess, in the next 30 minutes. So let's try to get your questions in, and if you can't get it in this time, we'll do another super chat on Wednesday, guys. All right, for Evie, is an old flame coming back into my life within this month? Raymond Clayton is that old flame. I let him go a year ago, but I feel like he's coming back. Ooh, let me get my other cards for you. All right, so this is for Evie or Eve Cole. Oh, you're so excited, Eve? Okay. All right. Is that old flame coming back for Eve Cole? Name Raymond Clayton. She let him go a year ago. Is he coming back to her, spirit? Is he coming back? Give me the energy around Raymond Clayton. Raymond Clayton. Raymond Clayton. Raymond Clayton. Yeah, it feels like Raymond about to make a turn around that corner. Raymond's about to make that turn around that corner towards you. Okay. I see how y'all relationship kind of ended. And the Five of Cups is here in reverse. This is talking about just finally you guys are at a place of peace. And it feels like this person is turning around a corner. This is the Four of Wands. This is about a new beginning, a start towards you, right? But it does feel like there was disaster in the relationship initially when it ended, some problems, right? And it feels like this is about walking away. The Page of Cups is here, and this is talking about, guess what? A new beginning, another new beginning, relationship, a change of heart. Oh, potential for the relationship. So I'm sorry, not sorry, but I'm here to tell you that, yeah, this looks like this person's coming back. This person's coming back to you. This person is definitely coming back to you. But I will just say, just looking at y'all's cards, Evie or Eve, however you want me to say it, it just feels like y'all had some serious challenges. I mean, if you allow this person to come back, it feels like you guys have some work to do. So I'm just letting you know that, the same problems that you had before, it feels like you may have those same issues again. So if you allow this person to come back into the deal, that's something you're going to have to work through. Okay. All right, cool. No, this feels like he's coming back. I'm sorry. Raymond, he coming back to you. So you can close the book if you want to, though. You don't have to come in. You don't have to walk through the door. You could close it if you want to. Hi, Ramona. You could close it if you want to, but he looks like he's coming back to you. Okay. Tyleshia Harada. Tyleshia. I am ready for you. Oh no, Evie. It's true though. I'm sorry. You better ask some of my people. When I say it's coming, it's coming. He's still coming towards you, but guess what? It's your choice. He's coming. All right, I'm now focused on Tyleshia. All right, Tyleshia, you ready? My name is, okay, so my name is Trina. I want to know about my twin flame. Okay, so this is about Trina. Her name is Trina, and she wants to know about her twin flame. All right, so let's look into her twin flame, guys. All right, so this Trina wants to know about her twin flame, so let's focus on her. All right, so Trina, twin flame. twin flame. Ooh. All right. Ooh. All right. So, you want to know about your twin flame. This feels like twin flame is definitely, like, literally, I'm feeling it right here. You have the 10 of Pentacles. This is just about, again, about happiness, achievement, contentment with this twin flame, right? It also talks about being calm, about a relationship, about a person that's in your life that you're very attracted to, the twin flame. It feels like a situation where you guys are going to have to really work towards really balancing the relationship, having some real good balance in the relationship, because you have the Ace of Cups. It's talking about just, again, a friendship, a new beginning, but trying to have balance within that relationship. All right. The Hierophant is here. This is talking about being aware, not just listening to what a person says, but what a person does, just being aware of all behavior, right? This is a positive confirmation, right? About your twin flame. This is a positive confirmation. So about your twin flame, this is going to be, let me show you the cards. You see this? Family card, positive card with the Sun card. So family, this talks about inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true. And then this card here talks about success. The Star card talks about hope, faith, and rebuilding. So this is a positive card for twin flame, okay? So this is for Tyleshia Harada, twin flame, positive cards for twin flame. All right, so our next person, thank you, Tyleshia. The next person is Love and Kisses. She paid for 2 readings. Okay. When will Gozi come back, and should I give him another chance? All right, so that's the first question, right? When will Gozi come back? You asked about Gozi the last time, huh? I remember that name. All right, so when will Gozi come back? And should you give him another chance? So what's the energy around Gozi and Love and Kisses 48? When will Gozi come back? And should she give him another chance? All right. When will Gozi come back? He's coming back to you. Gozi's coming back around that corner, just like for the last lady. He's coming back. Past memories. Past. This is actually the 6 of Cups. This talks about familiarity, memories, healing, restoration. This person is coming back to you. Okay. When will he come back? It feels like it's going to be the number 3 is here. So I keep seeing a 3. So it could be 3 weeks. It could be 3 months. This person is coming back, right? The Death card is here. This is talking about a new beginning between y'all. If you can see that, Love and Kisses. So should you give him a chance? I would give him a chance. Looking at these cards, based on his cards, this is actually the 5 of Swords. This is talking about just you guys tackling something difficult, right? But I mean, if you work through your differences, you should be fine. This is actually the High Priestess in reverse. This talks about, just make sure you don't have any secrets. Everything's up straightforward, up front. Like no secrets in a relationship, right? But he is coming back. I keep seeing the number 3. So, like I said, it could be 3 weeks, it could be 3 months, but it's not 3 years. It's soon. 3 months pass by fast, okay? So Maria, this is a super chat reading. So for all the new people who are here that just joined, this is a super chat event. I do offer free reading events. I did that last week. This is a super chat event. So you can super chat your question to the top. Okay. Again, I do offer free readings, but this is a super chat event. All right. So what's the next question for Love and Kisses? Okay. So wait, let me do the next person, then I'll do Loves and Kisses next question. Sierra Reeler, this is yours. Sierra, are you here? We're going to do the questions in order of the chat so I don't miss anybody. Sierra, are you here, love? She said, Maria put the woozy eyes. Don't be putting no woozy eyes on my channel, child. I love when people do that. Put the woozy eye. No free reading. Girl, bye. I love that. I be doing that on people's channel too. I be putting the woozy eyes. I love that. All right, so Sierra. Okay, so Sierra Reeler. This is for you. What do the cards say about your relationship? All right. Hey Sierra, I see you. Thank you for always being so supportive. I appreciate you. So let's focus on Sierra and her relationship. What do the cards say about her relationship, Spirit? Sierra Reeler. Sierra Reeler. Thank you, Chanel. Sierra Reeler. Relationship. Oh, it'll be all right. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man. What is going on with this relationship, Sierra? Sierra, what is happening in this relationship? This feels like the relationship. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. So this is the Eight of Swords, all right? This feels like some struggle going on in the relationship, all right? This feels like just almost like sometimes in a relationship, damn if you do and damn if you don't, right? This card tells you keep your eyes open in your relationship. Keep your eyes open, okay? That's the first step. It's the first thing I'm looking at. You have the Devil card here, and with the Devil card, hopefully you can see it. What the Devil card is talking to you about in this situation, this is just about, you guys do have a really good time when you're together, when you're connected, right? It really just feels like, Sierra, like you guys are just, and I done gave Sierra more cards, but that's okay because she's such a fantastic subscriber and she's been with me from the beginning. So I know none of your business is looking at these cards, okay? But the deal is that your relationship has been, kind of a rocky road a little bit. You have the Four of Swords, Four of Wands, and this is about conflicts in the home sometimes, lack of support. Feeling like the person has a lack of support to a certain degree. The relationship, having some judgments in the relationship, having some doubts in the relationship. Okay. The Queen of Swords is here. This is talking about just sometimes a relationship having a bit of a struggle. I just feel like y'all's relationship is like not always in a good place sometimes. Please chime in and let me know. Because this just feels like sometimes a relationship being a bit of a struggle. It really does. It does. It just feels like you're in a struggle with this relationship. You guys need to be able to get back on track. This is what it looks like. It just feels like a situation where you feel like sometimes, damn if you do, damn if you don't. I just feel like you guys need to get on track. This relationship is not in where it needs to be. Okay? Cards are saying get your relationship on track. Get back into a better place. Inconsistency. All right. Thank you, Sierra, for the super chat. All right. So who's next? 25 people in the chat. Make sure you're liking it. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. This is a super chat event. I do offer other events. It's a very big struggle, huh? Yeah. I just feel like you guys got to figure out. You need to schedule like a reading with me on one day so you can like really have a good. Your second question is coming. I'm going in order. Love and kisses. Yeah, I just feel like you need to have like a real reading or like an official reading. All right, so let's see. Second question. Where's your second question at, my love? It looks like it clicked off. Let's see. What's her second question? And then I'm going to get to you, Enchanted. Okay, I see you. So, but I passed up Sunita. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm on track. Okay, I see. So I have to do Sunita first, and then I'll get to you Love and kisses. Okay? Okay. So, Sunita, you ready? Sunita Lawrence. What's Sunita's question? Sunita, you're next. What's your question, Sunita? I'm going. Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, I'm going spiritual, vegan, and my husband is not. Are we going to be okay? Yes. Guess why? Because my husband is vegan and I'm not. Is a balance. But let's look into the cards, okay? Let's look into the cards. It's about respecting each other's differences. So let's look into the cards. Sunita Lawrence. Her husband is going vegan. She is not. Sunita is going spiritual, vegan, and my husband is not. Are they going to be okay? I got you, Chanel. Sunita is going spiritual, vegan, and her husband is not. Are they going to be okay? It's going to be a struggle, but I think that, again, like I just said, if you respect each other's differences and how in terms of spirituality, in terms of being vegan, I think you're going to be fine. This is the first card you have, which is the the six of wands. This card is talking about just, unresolved issues and him resisting the transition, right? I just feel like if you have clear communication around it and have like real understanding for each other and respect each other's differences, you should be fine, right? This is about this is the six of cups. This talks about just restoring the relationship, right? Just like rekindling it. So I just feel like, even though you're talking about spirituality, it feels like just coming from a place of a common place of we're I'm on a spiritual journey. I want to be vegan. This is what you're doing, but having balance with it and respecting each other's differences. The Knight of Wands is here, and what the Knight of Wands talks about is just, this is about changes. This is about changes happening in the relationship with the Knight of Wands. This is just about, development, right? So maybe as you start to transition, you can help him slowly transition. But again, it's not a push to transition. It's a slow transition. But I just feel like it could work as long as you have good communication, you respect each other's differences, and you can help him better understand. Yeah, definitely better understand the journey that you're on. And then that way you guys can come together and this could work. Okay. But people do this all the time. It's just, again, it's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. All right. So that's for Sunita. Okay. All right. Next one. Love and Kisses. You're next. See, I'm in next. You're welcome. See you again Wednesday. You're welcome. Yeah, balance it out. My husband, when he first he lived in New York 14 years, he came back raw vegan. Raw vegan. That means nothing cooked. That was a big struggle for us, but we had to respect each other's differences, right? Now, what we do in our refrigerator, just to let you know, we separate everything. So like he has 2 shelves, I have 2 shelves, so that his food is where he has it, my food is where I have it, right? So you may think about little ways to kind of like create a little separation with the food until y'all get on track with it, right? But we've been doing that for years and we're fine. Okay. All right, love and kisses. You're next. Sorry about the wait. All right, love and kisses. Yes, we just made it work. Child, I'm just dropping these cards. I'm about to switch again. When I start dropping the cards too much, it's time to switch. It's time to switch, child. It means don't use them. Hey, love and kisses. All right, I'm back to you. I just try to go in order so I'm not skipping people. All right, when will my mom's certified nursing assistant school reopen? Oh, wow. Yay. I love the fact that she's got that school. Those careers really help so many people get in the medical business, and then they take off from there. They go and become certified nursing assistants, and then they go become nurses and get into physical therapy. It's such a great career to get into, especially, new to the medical field. All right, so when will my mom's certified nursing assistant school reopen? What is the energy around Love and Kisses mom school reopening? Certified nursing school. All right, pay attention to these cards. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, y'all have concerns about it about the school, but it's going to reopen. It's going to be down for a while. Let's see how long. Let me get a good grasp on how long. It feels like a few months. It feels like two. The number 2 is what I keep seeing. The number 2. 2. 2. She's going to have to get some help from it feels like with this card here, this is actually the 6 of Pentacles. It feels like almost like getting a little bit of help. I don't know if she's doing like the SBA or maybe some type of other federal grant or something. She may be able to get a little bit of assistance. It feels like giving a helping hand. But it feels like people will start reopening like within the next 2 to 3 months. It keeps feeling like 2 to 3. Some people are going to take longer based on what their financial situation is, but it has impacted your mom. It has impacted her students, right? This is actually the High Priestess and it's in reverse, right? And this is talking about just, just a loss, right? But it definitely feels like a situation where she's going to come up on top, right? She's the Queen of Wands. She's going to be creative, right? She has courage, determination. She has passion for this, and it makes her so happy, right? This is going to be about, her really having a, guess what? Next card, new beginning. New beginning. New beginning. So it's coming. Okay. That's good. That's good, love and kisses. Okay. Yeah, I just see things starting to slowly open back up. And but your mom is very determined, so she's gonna be perfectly fine. Look into those, like some of those grants for small businesses and stuff like that that can help out. But it's gonna be a slow build to success. All right, Enchant Serene. You're next, love. Enchant Serene. Okay, cool. Yeah, they have so many opportunities. You know what? The smaller businesses have more opportunities than the bigger businesses. They have a lot of opportunities for those smaller businesses. Enchant Serene, what does my spirit want me to know? It's Enchant Serene in the building. We're getting there. Hey, girl. How you doing? Ooh, what does your spirit want you to know? First card fell out straight on top of my hand. Enchant Serene. What does her spirit guide want her to know? Ooh, okay. You know what? These are some really good cards for you. All right. So the first thing I'm looking at, spirit guide wants you to know, this is what I'm looking at. It feels like a situation where they want you to know that you're going to have a lot of success in your life. That's your first card. This is talking about having victory and having success, right? This is talking about achievement. This is talking about personal satisfaction and in business and in career having success. This is your first card, all right? Okay, cool. You pay for 2. Your next one is the World card, right? This is again about harmony. So again, this is talking about your spirit wants you to know you're gonna have harmony around you, right? Your next card is actually the 3 of Swords. This talks about you having for recovery and forgiving and moving on from any negative that's around you. So any sorrow, any pain, any strife, sadness, or disappointment, moving forward. You be moving forward out of anything. And that's with dealing with anything and anyone. Okay. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Cups is here. This is talking about just a relationship situation. It feels like a relationship that has some technical, some issues at some point, right? Having to make sacrifices, and the person, it feels like a situation where Okay, thank you, Chanel. The person, it feels like just with this card, and this is the four of pentacles. This is talks about just, just wanting financial security, feeling some anxiety to a certain extent. But yeah, trying to move forward. So these cards are talking about moving forward, letting go, finding peace. These are what these cards are talking about, right? This is what spirit is telling you. It's about releasing. Don't let things hold you back. You got to forgive. And people say that's just words. That's not words. You got to forgive and you got to move on. Okay? Period. You got to forgive and move on. That's the first question for Enchant Serene. I know she paid for 2 super chats, but we're going to go in order of this thing. Okay, let's just do Enchant Serene's second question. I see it. Is the Taurus my twin flame? Is her Taurus her twin flame? I saw some cards in that other reading for you, Enchant Serene, that suggest you guys have some work to do. You're welcome. Yes, this man is your twin flame. This man is somebody that you have been, it feels like a true connection. If this is like a real connection with this person, this is what it suggests. Twin flame connection. This person is a strong person. He is strong. He is very, very strong. Really, really in control of himself. This is the Two of Swords here. And what the Two of Swords suggests for you guys, this is just about, just trying to make sure. Again, remember what I told you about always learning how to really, navigate through any challenges. This is what it's talking about. Like really, with the Two of Swords is really about understanding the conflict, and it's about navigating through the conflict. But this person feels like a twin flame. Okay. That is your second question. Thank you, Enchant Serene. All right, so we're back to Anya again. Anya, we're back to you. Anya had me confused. Anya, you're welcome. You're appreciated. Thank you for the super chats. Okay, I did Anya already. Who's next? Who's next? None of your business. Because I see Enchant Serene, I did her. Sierra, I did her. Well, does Sierra have a second super chat? Does Sierra have a second super chat? Does Sierra have a second super chat? I do have a PayPal. It's let me try to remember it. I sent it to you on your phone. None of your business, remember? I have a PayPal. All right, who's next? None of your business. She paid an additional to get 5 reading. Who is that? I did Enchant Serene twice. Who's next? All right. Anthony, I see Anthony Rodriguez is back up here. That must be old. Sierra, we did Sierra. Who else is next? We already did all of these people. Okay, gotcha. All right. I think we're done, right? We're done. Do we have any other questions? Can we take a couple of free questions if we don't have any more super chats? And then we're ending it. All right. Sierra is next. With Sierra, question again. I'll have to type none of your business. Can you see what that PayPal is so she can... I gotta... All right, so Sierra, what's Sierra's next question? Sierra, if you're in the building, give me your next question. We're going to be getting off this live. And at 3 o'clock, guys, we've been on here almost 2 hours. We're going to be getting off at 3 o'clock. What's the second question, Sierra? Ooh. Thank you to everybody that joined today. Thank you to everybody that's done. She was already done. Okay. But she said she paid for 2. I only did 1 for Sierra. All right. Anybody else? Can we take any free questions? She made 2 separate payments to equal $5. I got you. Got you. And she had an in-depth reading. She has an in-depth reading. Got you. All right. Anybody we can take? Me. What's your question? What's your questions, guys? I'm in the process of getting weight loss surgery, and I wanted to know, will it be successful? This is for Danica Bullock. All right. So let's do a couple of free questions, and then we're ending it. Danica Bullock, this is for you. She is getting weight loss surgery, wanted to know if she'll be successful. Danica, and I hope I'm saying it right, Danica Bullock. Danica Bullock. Success. Success. Bam. You're going to be successful with it, Danica. Just drink a lot of water. Eat small portions. All right. Is it going to work out with my child's father, or should I move on? He's Aquarius. This is for Brianna Cole. Is it going to work out with her child's father, or should she move on? He's an Aquarius. Bam. Brianna Cole. Work out with the child's father. Success both times. Yes. Work out with the child's father. Don't move on. Success. Next question. What I would like to know, would like to know, what does the good spirits of the house want me to know? You're welcome, Danica. Good spirits of the house want you to know. Ooh. Good spirits of the house want you to know. Pay attention to what's around you. This is a 10 of swords. This is talking about, something that's not working for you must change, right? It could be a relationship. It could be a way of doing things. This feels like a relationship, right? This is the Ace of Pentacles. Also with the Ace of Pentacles, is talking about just making sure that you don't miss any opportunities. Make sure you pay attention to your opportunities. This talks about lost opportunities, bad investments. It feels like pay attention. You need to pay attention to what's around you in relationship. You need to have a full reading. It feels like somebody around you not to be trusted. Next reading, next person. I'm taking a few free questions until 3. One-liners. You're welcome, everybody. What's your next question? Free questions? Anybody got a free question? I'm going to take some free questions. The next super chat. Okay, everybody good? Nobody wants a free question, huh? All right. Well, guys, this is, will you ever find a better job? Lakeisha Mitchell. Will she ever find a better job? Thank you, Lakeisha, for your question. Lakeisha Mitchell. Better job. It's going to take some time before you find a better job. This is what it feels like, right? It's about going through like a few applications, talking to people, interviews. It's going to take some time, right? It's going to take some time. It's going to be a little unclarity around it. Let me pull one more card. Yeah, it's going to take some time. It feels like eventually you'll find a better job. This is about if something coming towards you. You're moving on to something else. It feels like a few months, though. A better job in a few months. Yes, you'll find a few jobs. I keep seeing like the number 5. So that could be like, 5 months. I know that feels long, but that's realistic, especially with this corona craziness going on. You're welcome, my love. A few more free questions. If you have a super chat, you can super chat your question to the top, become a priority. I'm taking a few questions. It's 9 minutes to 3. Anybody else want a free question before I go? All right, guys. So you can actually email me. You're welcome, my love. You can actually email me at bluenolareadsme@gmail.com. bluenolareadsme@gmail.com for your personal reading. I offer $30, $40, $50 prices right now. You get an in-depth reading like you would not believe. This reading is not just we read until the messages really are exhausted. We really do. So you're gonna get your money's worth. We do it by phone, and you can do email readings. Hello. We do email readings. I love the phone readings because it's a way to really connect on a personal level. A lot of the people that are on my live today, they've gotten readings from me. Let's talk about the free readings. Free readings are done once a month. Guys, my talents, I gotta make, we gotta have balance with that. So I will offer some readings, and then I'll do super chat readings. But this is a way for people to get an in-depth reading about the question. What if you don't have a full one? What if you don't need a full reading and you want to? This is a way for you to get a full reading on the question. This is a way to get your a full reading on your questions. Yes, lives are it won't let you super chat. Wow. It won't let you super chat me. I was having problems with my super chat last night. I wonder why it won't let you super chat. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Live readings every Wednesday, 1 to 3. And like I said, we will include the free readings, but super chat readings are, way for people to really get in a depth reading. The free readings only 1 or 2 cards, so sometimes you're not going to get the full message. So that's why I do the super chat readings. So you have the chance to pay $5 for one full spread, one full reading, and you can pay $10 for 2 full spreads, 2 full readings, right? So, promise you're back. So that's why I do it this way, because with the 1 card readings, you may not get all the information you need, or the free readings is the cards are quick. So this is why I do the super chat. Promise, what's your question? Promise, awesome. What's your question, love? Time frame you'll conceive again. Spirit, what is the energy around promise, awesome, conceiving again? Thank you for coming back. Don't worry about it. None of your business. Don't worry about it. Promise, awesome. Put your question. I'm focusing on promise right now. When will she conceive again? When will she conceive again? Promise, awesome. Time frame. Ooh, this looks like you can conceive in the next month or 2. This feels soon, promise. I would say before the 5-month mark, but it feels like a month or 2. No more. It just feels like a month or 2. It could be, like I say, 5 the longest. Between 1 and 5 months. 1 and 5 months. All right? Thank you, promise. Keep me posted. Yes, keep me posted. You can also email me at bluenolareadsme@gmail.com if you don't want to put it on the comment section in YouTube. You're welcome, my love. All right, guys. This live is about to end in 5 minutes. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for coming through. We're gonna be doing this every Wednesday and Friday. I made a commitment. Will Bill propose to me? This is for K Brooks chat. You too, everybody. You too, promise. This is for K. Brooks chat. Will Bill propose to her? It's not right now. Not right now. It doesn't feel like right now. This card would be like a person who wishes to do that, right? But not right now. It feels like not exactly right now. The Three of Swords is here though. So the Three of Swords feels like just, oh, it just feels like not right now. Because this card is just, this is about freedom. It just feels like make sure that this relationship is where it needs to be before you try to get engaged. This is about discontentment. Discontentment. So it doesn't feel like right now. Make sure that this guy is, or the partner is willing to do that. But it doesn't feel like right now. Okay? Make sure K Brooks, this doesn't feel like right now though. Just make sure you have a conversation and make sure that that's what he wants. What's his purpose with her? It feels like right now he doesn't have a sense of purpose. He's got discontentment in the cards. What's his purpose with K. Brooks? Purpose with her. Purpose. Purpose. I misread that question. Yeah. Purpose. Again, it's still the same energy. You know, the Nine of Swords is here. And the Nine of Swords is talking about unsure. It's still the same energies, unsure of what he wants to do, right? The Eight of Wands is here, and that talks about just slowing it down, right? Like slowing it down. The Four of Pentacles is here. This is talking about it just feels like just not really sure. This card is here. This is actually the Seven of Cups. This talks about, again, lack of purpose. It's like no real sense of direction. The King of Cups is here. Again, this is talking about just, again, the connection not being where it needs to be. Three of Cups, this doesn't feel like marriage. This feels like just isolation or not, again, the connection. So it's still the same energy, even though I said the wrong question. It's still the same energy of not 100% sure, not having a clear defined path, okay? Figure that out, though. Figure that out. Still the same energy, though. Thank you, K. Brooks. Have some communication with Bill. I looked at purpose and changed it into propose, child. Okay. Okay. But still the same energy of not sure. Not sure. Not clear. Uncertainty. It's still the same energy. All right, guys. This is 3 o'clock. This is Blue Nola. Make sure that you like this live, that you give it a thumbs up, please, that you have a wonderful day. Rochelle Kenzie, I'll talk to you later. This is my good friend Rochelle, the one that just K. Rochelle that's in the chat. She's one of my good friends. We actually used to work together. One of my good girlfriends, K. Rochelle. So she'll also be a moderator as well. And I'm gonna make sure I put her in now that she is here. Moderator. So you're moderator now. Rochelle, say something else to make sure I see it. Okay, she's a moderator now. So it's gonna be 3 main moderators. Rochelle will do it from time to time when she can, but the 2 main moderators is, yep, that's my sister, my home girl. Y'all have a great day. Okay, take care. Bye. And this live will be saved this time. This live will be saved. The last one, my phone died and it didn't save. So I couldn't save it. I was upset. But this one will be saved. Y'all have a great day. Take care. I'll see y'all Wednesday at 1 o'clock. It will be a super chat event. Once a month for free. And I might do twice a month for free. But it'll be a super chat event this next one. Take care. Bye, everyone.